everyone, Jackie Tomlin here, and this is your sneak peek at the week. Now, I'll be honest with you, this is not normally something that I do for TikTok and for YouTube in general. This is something that I do for my members, which I call my green team. But since y'all support me on my sponsored videos over here, and I greatly appreciate it, and I appreciate all that you do, I'm going to give you a little bit of that sneak peek. It's just like a 10-minute video of what's to come, because we know tomorrow you get two readings. You get the raw and real during the day, and then you get the actual we dig into the week. Tomorrow night is 7 p.m. live on YouTube. That is youtube.com/Psychic Jackie. Now, at the same time, that's where you're going to find that green team membership. Now, remember, subscriptions to YouTube are absolutely free, always free. So join me over there. Hit that subscribe button. If you want to join the membership, you're going to hit that join button, okay? And that join button is going to cost you $6.99 a month. And those guys get probably 3 to 4 readings from me a week. Wednesday nights over there, if they're in the room, I like to pull them a few cards individually. So, just to give you an idea. And yeah, we do have some technical issues over here with notifications going out on the live. Imagine that. But we're going to get into this because I will post the replay. Like I said, this is something short, simple, and sweet. Hi, Miss Becca. And this is just a sneak peek of what's to come. Raw and real tomorrow. Full reading tomorrow night at 7. Okay? What Spirit has for you this week? Okay, first thing, Spirit's going to narrow it down to 72 hours on a 3-day read. Okay. You need to remain positive and to understand that the help that you need is on the way. Capricorn may resonate with some of you, and it says you've got more than one blessing coming in. This is going to be a week, or within the next 3 days particularly, that you want to pay attention to the signs and synchronicities that are all around you. It's generally an indication of those angels and those spirit guides sending you little messages, okay? With that, we've got foolish decisions on the horizon. Okay, so guys, when I get messages like this, I'm going to tell you to slow down and think things through. Don't act out of haste. That's going to be an important one, okay? And we have to stop beating yourself up. You know, sometimes we make mistakes. We're human. We're supposed to make mistakes. Hey, thank you. But don't dwell on it. Don't beat yourself up over it. Just move on. Move on. And we have moving forward. You need to leave an emotional upset behind. So there's something there you're having problems letting go of. Past decisions. Past decisions you're having problems letting go of. Okay? Well, that's going to hold you back. You need to apply more effort to the now. To what's going on in your life now. Take action. Take action. Don't just sit back and think or plan or whatever. Take action. Put action behind those thoughts. Put actions behind those words. Okay? And again, man, Spirit is jumping up with 72 hours or under. Here we are. 72 hours or under. Comes with, there's an Aries energy. Clarity, the dawning of a new day. It's that light bulb moment. That's something, you know, that aha moment. Well, it's coming to you within the next 72 hours. I thought we were doing a sneak peek at the week. But Spirit says, nope, we're looking at the next 72 hours. So there's that, right? Okay, what else is coming up? In the next 72 hours, your next big new beginning will be fall. Here's the thing. And this has been in a lot of the past readings here in the last week or so, to trust your intuition. Well, according to Spirit, you are listening. You hear it. You hear your intuition, but you're not taking action and you're not trusting it. So, yeah. Oh, my heavens. Look at Mr. Reverend James Owens. Well, if he wants to preach the Bible, I guess he might turn that book open to 1 Corinthians chapter 11. Okay, you also got a Cancer energy that you're dealing with. And there's something here. You're selling yourself short. You're selling yourself short. And the thing about it is, I really feel that you're self-sabotaging. You're blocking something. The self-sabotage, you're holding yourself back and you're blocking something. He's already been. You are so far behind the times. Alrighty. We also have clear your thoughts and you will automatically clear your energy. Let's see here. Clear your thoughts and you will clear your energy. You also need to get the rest that you need while you can. Now let me say that when you get the rest that you need, new ideas come into formulation. It's like birthing new ideas. Birthing things, birthing new ideas, getting that rest that you need. This is also a good indication to me that you're headed off into a super fast pace this week or in the next 72 hours. Okay, and with that, be warned of someone trying to steer you in the wrong direction. I feel that this is purposely, okay? Purposely trying to steer you in a different direction. You need to move forward and stop procrastinating. Get that list of to-do things done because there will be a small wish granted. There's an Aquarius energy here. What else we got going on? Okay, next 72 hours. Now, we've jumped to, we are still under the 72-hour rule, but an intensity in love. There's an intensity in love coming up here. Okay, delays are in your favor. You guys are getting it done because, like I said, you're doing that to-do list, but you've got a high drive for success. And there's someone here that you're going to have to kind of proceed with caution in how you approach them or what you say to them. Okay? Again, with a new beginning, a powerful new beginning comes up in the fall. Okay, so here, hard look, journey inward, the next 72 hours. What are you holding yourself back from? What are you holding yourself back from? Because it says you need to move forward and stop procrastinating. Some of you got that woe always me syndrome, feeling down and out, feeling alone. Okay. And some of y'all looking, I'm going to be honest with you, straight up confrontation. Could be a Scorpio, doesn't have to be. But some of y'all looking at a confrontation within 72, as well as a new love opportunity. Getting lost in the lyrics of music, good luck and abundance. Some of y'all got some brief flirting going on. I think you have opportunities here in love. Opportunities. I love when we get all these messages here coming in. Like I said, I was going for a week for the weekly read, but nope. We got fires everywhere here. Okay, so 72 hours, you're taking back your power. There's a Taurus energy, and there's some new doors opening for you guys. What happens when those new doors open? It's going to be important that when those doors open that you walk through them. There's going to be, all right, let's stop there. Gracious. Spirit's got a lot to say to you. There's going to be a small wish granted in the next 72 hours, and there's going to be some secrets being revealed. With that said, if you are separated from someone or something right here and right now, when I say right here, right now, this is when your eyes find this video. If you're separated from someone or something, it is going to be temporary. You need to expect a new beginning with that person. Strength is on your side. You're working or gaining, and some of you do for a raise or promotion. We have here someone wants a clean slate with you. Okay? And they're trying to leave the negative. Somebody's been working on themselves. Okay? And what we've got here is someone wants an apology from you. Got a Virgo energy, and to expect some sudden changes. Some of you are getting ready to plan a trip out of state, or you're talking about a trip out of state. You got good news coming in the next 72 hours. And something that you need to let go, and the time is now. Well, I thought we was done here, but no, my friends. Now we just jumped forward to the next 10 to 14 days. Got a calendar? 10 to 14 days. That's going to put us where? Right around the 24th, like the last week. Somewhere around the last week of August. Now let's see what we have going on there. Don't you love how I go to do a reading and Spirit just takes it over for me? That's how it's supposed to happen, actually. Okay, in the next 10 to 14 days, you're going to start making plans for the winter, and you can expect the arrival of new money. Now, I fully believe that in the next 10, 14 days, the reason you're planning for the winter is because of the arrival of new money. Powerful new beginning. Celebration, an outing of some sorts. Also, want to let you know that you could be dealing with someone with an addiction. Okay? Someone with an addiction that is present 10 to 14 days. You're going to get exactly what you want in 10 to 14 days, but it's going to come in a form that you're not expecting. Lots of scattered energy surrounding you. You're kind of like anxious and like a cat on a hot tin roof. Okay? You're under a new beginning now that we're here, still here in the summer, and you're still under that new beginning there. But you also need to be warned about enemies and stalkers. And I'll tell you why. They're blaming you for something. You have no idea what, but somebody is putting the blame on you for something. Again, with listening to your intuition but not hearing. And if there's something you're supposed to be doing, you need to stop fooling yourself. Stop making up excuses. Okay? Let go of all your negative thoughts in that 10 to 14 days. You're being led to total victory. Fear and worry is leaving. But 10 to 14 days, your ego is going to get in the way. So you need to be warned about that now, so you can start working on that now. No place for the ego. An Aquarius energy, as well as a Taurus, has reappeared. You can expect good luck and abundance. And you know what? You need to take the time out to laugh too. Sometimes you just have to find the time to take the time to laugh. You're going to vent. You're going to express, because it says it's going to be time for you to express your feelings, both good and bad. So you're going to be vocal, but then I see that you're on top of your game. So you got a speech prepared for someone, and you're just letting loose. It has something to do with someone taking advantage of you. Also expect the unexpected, which is odd, because at that time frame, you are out of that retro energy, and we're talking 10 to 14 days. You do need to tell someone no. Getting what you want does come in at the end of the month, but it's coming in a form that you were not expecting. Okay? Now we're going to time hop again. Here we go. Y'all ready? We're going to kick this out to 4 to 6 weeks. Man, this has been a powerful reading today, isn't it? We're kicking it out now to 4 to 6 weeks. You're dealing with a fake person, and there will be a lesson well learned. Someone you probably met spring of this year. Guys, if you're seeking a personal reading, it is JackieTomlin.com. Specials going on over there. There's a bundle special if you're looking to expand your business or go into the metaphysical business. All sorts of things over there. Okay, a life lesson is here too. Fires everywhere. Libra energy, 4 to 6 weeks, getting things under control. 4 to 6 weeks, someone that you know, someone close to you is coming in with this huge offer of assistance. Now, when I say huge, this person is going to gift you in a very huge way, whether it's monetary or giving you something worth monetary. An example would be if you're one of those sitting there with no car, need a car, someone may gift you that car, but it's coming up in 4 to 6 weeks. You need to let the past go. And there's a Gemini energy. Now, we're going right back to the 10 to 14 days. So there was a strong message there. Y'all staying with me with this? I'm just a messenger. 10 to 14 days, we're talking about intensity and love. You love or leveling up in your current relationship in the next 10 to 14 days. Sagittarius energy. Trip out of state. You could be going out of state with Sagittarius. Possible. Expect a good business deal. Leo energy. I'm going to go out with the fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Some are going out with a bang. Some of you doing some positive changes on the home front, but some of you are looking at a residential move. Now, this could be someone moving in with you, someone moving out. This could be movement of furniture, but there's some kind of residential moving going on in the next 10 to 14 days. Good news is going to arrive. You're going to be ready to celebrate. But at the same time you're ready to celebrate, there's someone here who's going to cause you to dig for your patience. So you need to be aware of that too. Pisces energy is here. Capricorn and Gemini. Lots of people. Okay, there it is. It says, have patience, pray, and ask for what you want. This has got to do with this residential move. Okay? With that, if you're separated from someone or something, it's temporary because you are 200% going to get what you want. Y'all like that? 10 to 14 days, you absolutely get what you want. Be true to yourself. Put yourself first. I'm getting the message or the vibration that there's too many people telling you what to do. Keep them out your business. You're your own person. Okay? And we have a good business deal. There's also a caution to slow down. That's going to be at work. That's going to be at home. That's going to be in general, okay? Vehicle. All right, that's the last one on that we're going to take. Pay attention to your dreams. Scorpio energy. You're going to have, again, with that aha moment. Hey, Miss Sharon. Of confirmation of what you suspected. Something you suspected. I knew that. You know how I always tell y'all, bam, I might be psychic? You're going to have that moment. It's got to do with unexpected company. And something to do with something that's been going on since spring of this year. So tons of messages from Spirit. I thought we was going to stick to a sneak peek at the week, but we went from 72 to 10 to 14 days to 4 to 6 weeks, back to 10 to 14 days. So Spirit has had a ton to say today. So let me give you just what I can for a sneak peek on this week. Outside of that, I mean, we just pretty much, I just dumped a ton of information here. I really did, with time frames. Okay, so now you're looking at, what are we looking at? You're looking at wish fulfillment. Looking at you being assertive, putting your foot down, being true to yourself this week, saying, hey, we've done things your way, we're going to do things my way. Also looking at financial blessings and spiritual blessings. Maybe a little health malady here. Want to throw that out there. But overall, I'm looking at your abundance. Health, wealth, family, friends, new money coming into play, planning for the winter. And I think that was a message from Spirit that I just had, that you're something to do with winter plans has with new money coming in now. We do have the happily ever after. Someone sees you as there forever. And you've got this knight in shining armor rolling up with this offer of love. This has been well thought out and a good proposal from what I can tell. Hi there. Magician. Trumpet your reading. The magical moment. This is, yes, getting everything you want and desire is right there before you. And keeping your heart open. Keep your heart open to give love. Keep your heart open to receive love. Strength on your side no matter what you do. Now let me stress to you, this is not strength like I would see strength because you got all this chaos going on. No. This is strength like you're going to be busier than crap this week. That kind of strength. Guarded and defensive. There's a Pisces energy here. Could be some deception going on there. Also, we've got the Seven of Wands, a journey inward. Look, y'all. Work on that inner peace. Work on that inner peace this week, okay? The Fool card says you're happy-go-lucky, you're traveling light. And with that said, you're getting ready to jump into something with both feet. You know what they say, if you feel froggy, leap, and y'all are feeling froggy. You got options. Keep your options open, okay? I'm going to be real honest with you. I've got a Tower moment here, a little anger and temper. It's got something to do with the court systems. It's got something to do with some kind of legality. Some of y'all may be something as simple as get your foot out the gas, okay? But that is there because ultimately that's you sitting on your throne. So that's really the only bad news I have. I mean, you're working, you're gaining. There's a shady person at your work, so you know. Just someone I don't trust. They put a knife in your back in a minute. Okay? And some of you got a new job opportunity. Guys, this is a week for you to stand up, excel, and shine. Again, there's new money there. Taking care of you. Messenger card that says a little bit of flirting, a little bit of love, maybe a little bit of date night. All right, guys, I will stop it there because that's a lot to process. Thank you guys for joining me. Don't forget to join me tomorrow right here for your Raw and Real during the day. And then tomorrow night at 7 p.m. on YouTube, youtube.com/Psychic Jackie. Go hit that subscribe button. It's free of charge. We'll let you know I'm live there. And we will tear the week up like we usually do. You guys have a great Sunday afternoon. Bye, Miss Sharon. You guys have a good one. See you tomorrow. Bye.